night because we did this kickoff together, and I said to him beforehand, I go, look, I thought it was a typo when they picked me as the host for this kickoff. I don't buy fine jewelry. I don't wear fine jewelry other than my wedding set. Like, it's not my strongest category. And he said, no, I'm actually really glad because I've been wanting to work with you. And I said, well, I've been wanting to work with you too because we are dear friends off air. And the thing that I love about his line is there is a ton of heart and soul and spirit in his designs, but he translates them into these incredibly couture looks. So case in point, the number one thing I would say I've seen people rave about, wear by multiples of, and love the most in your line would be your box chain.
100%.
And regardless of whether it's fine gauge or a thicker gauge, whether it's a bracelet or a necklace, it's the collectible, couture, layerable that women own multiples of. But he had never until today done a gemstone story in those bead stations that normally until today, if you're lucky, would be silver. Now they're done in natural gemstone. And I'll tell you, he's gonna get through choices. I'm gonna tell you the longest 72-inch always goes the first. 18 is the shortest. That also too will get limited. This is the only presentation of the day, so I don't wanna waste most more time yapping on, but stick around because there are also great enhancers. I'm wearing one that go beautifully on these. All right, what are the choices?
So for this evening, I've brought for you black onyx, which is just that sheer elegance. Sophisticated, classic. You're going to go from the geometric shape of that high polished sterling silver, then right into the black onyx station. So depending on how the length, you'll get more and more gemstones. Then from there, your choice of beautiful lapis. Rich, deep in color, stunning, and then we go right into the morganite. So if you like a beautiful high-end pastel colored pink, morganite is just a gorgeous, rich, deep stone. More often than not, you've seen it where it's faceted and it's cut into a translucent. I wanted to bring the beauty of that polish, but as silly as it sounds, just creating this 3.7. This is the middle gauge that we do, so it's kind of the sweet spot in our box chain collection. We do a 2.7, we do a 3.7, we do a 5.3, and then the Mamma Jamma, the 7.25. We only offer the necklace in 2, 3, and 5.3. First time ever, we're going to introduce lengths of 18-inch. I believe we have a 24-inch, a 36, and a 72.
This is all accurate. By the way, I'm wearing the 72, and we've doubled it.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
So I've actually put 2 on you. I've given you, just so you can see on a length here. Here, Sean, is the first one up here, y'all, is just your 18. This is, and I apologize, this is your classic workhorse.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's every day, it's all the time, that beautiful sterling silver, and then this is with the morganite gemstones. Now how fantastic is that leopard?
Yeah, this is the, isn't this the lounging Leo?
Yes, it's a lounging Leo, so it's a sculptural leopard as though when I first found him.
Anyway, you can ask about that. It's an enhancer.
You're so funny. Oh, and you don't like jewelry. Look at you. So then from this, this is the 72-inch. The whole idea with my designs is being able to, just like that, dress it up. Look at the lengths, how it drops.
Without these, because I already gave away the fact that I'm not normally a fine jewelry girl, but here's another great kind of before and after. Without all of this,
yes,
she's just a jumpsuit.
She's just a girl standing in front of a boy.
Asking to be loved.
No, but that's a great idea. That is.
With this,
look how finished off it is.
It's like it could be black tie. It's high level. I said at midnight. It's a well-cultivated woman. Not me personally, just in general. The look, the aura, and I will say, because I showed this at midnight too, so let me show it here again. This is also why I think your box chain is so famous. It puddles. And then now you added stations of color. So if there are legend and lore stories behind these gemstones, bring it on, because you're standing with the perfect girl to weave me a tale.
Well, no, I'm sure you've heard the beautiful story of the lapis.
Tell me again.
So lapis was what Cleopatra used to use crushed up as her eyeshadow.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
What, you don't use lapis as eyeshadow? Oh, Sean.
Well, I've moved on to diamond.
Dare to bear with me right now, okay? So from there, it's the beautiful, so blue lapis in the world of jewelry is the most popular gemstone in the world. It's the most well-renowned. Everyone has fallen in love. In our collection at J, blue lapis is our most popular consistently. Black onyx is your go-to of sophistication. I love the look of black onyx, that pure, rich, saturated black onyx that sits in see now, Ade is not afraid. Look at
yeah, it's super great. And by the way, that morganite that she's wearing is by far and away the most popular, so please don't wait. Now, Lord have mercy.
Look at her. No, but
what
look at
lengths is she wearing, Scott? How do I discern? I mean, how many is she wearing?
So from there, I see a 72-inch, I see a 36, and they're a 20. Is that all of them a 24 and an 18? I think she's literally wearing every length that we have. And then remember the most important part of this, which most of you already know, is the actual box chain. If you've never experienced Jay's box chain, I had the opportunity to team up with the leading manufacturer, meaning the typical box chain is a perfect box. It's normally a base metal. It's not soft, just as Sean showed you, where it's almost like liquid silver. It kinks, it doesn't roll. I teamed up with the gentleman who creates it for the leading retailers and designers in the world. But what I asked him was, can we make it a little thicker? Can we add a little bit more silver? Then it goes to my team. My team then hand applies oxidation under every single one of those boxes. If you look at the box itself, Sean can show you, we've softened the edges. It's a Bombay box. So the typical box chain being hard edged was always a little more masculine to me.
Here, I'll show it.
I think why it's been so successful is there's a classic to it, there's a refined elegance, but more important on it, you recognize this. It's been in the world of couture jewelry
for sure.
Forever. You've seen it in the highest end magazines, but now it's here with beautiful gemstones and at an offer and at a value that you can't get in other retailers.
Look at this. So I don't even want to know how they do this, although I do want to know, but I know there's a story and half of it you probably would need like 25 minutes to tell, but that right there is an art form.
It's like liquid silver.
Yeah, and look at this. So this is a reminder, because this is the only presentation of the day. It's completely new. Enhancers are made for this baby, and you have 3 choices in the gemstones, of which that really is the lead story. You have morganite, which I am wearing. You have that.
First time I've ever worked with morganite at Jay.
Really?
Yes, so it's a big quality.
Okay, fine.
So to give you an idea, did I tell you last night? Our average rejection rate,
me.
close to 80%. So when you purchase gemstones, we're able to team up with our couture line and buy from the best gemstone suppliers, but then we literally go through each one, and you have the first one that is the goal that you want the color to look like, and you have to color match every single one to make sure that what you receive at home, it's not you walking through and being like, I could have found this on the beach. You mean, what are all these crazy colors?
For it to
you
be
have
couture, it has to be
everything
consistent.
is consistently color matched.
All right, so here are the choices: the morganite, lapis, or onyx. Then, once your gemstone choice, you have to decide length choice. We start with 18-inch. Then there is a 24-inch. Then there is a 36-inch. And then this doubled is actually, and I think I have it right here in my hands.
You have your 72.
This is a 72er right here. So you pop her on, and you could wear it like that.
But don't you, isn't it cool?
It's super cool. I wore it at midnight too. Oh no, I didn't. I wore the other one. But anyway. Okay, so the updates are as follows in these 4 sizes and 3 gemstone choices, all of which you have not seen anywhere on the day, except for right here. In the morganite, which is that pale pink, 18 or 24-inch, we only have 4 dozen remaining. If you want the 36 or the 72-inch in morganite, oh my gosh, 2 dozen remaining, and that's it. And these sale prices, you guys, are saving you massive amounts of money. In the 72-inch, you're saving almost $150. So all of that being said,
So may I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
Which would be if it was your first foray into
72-inch.
Okay, that was easy.
That was not hard.
What color would you touch? What would be your first color? And I'm talking your real life. I'm not talking for fashion. I'm talking wear per look. Where would you go?
Morganite.
Would you?
Yeah.
How come morganite?
Well, because here's the thing. Like, I overthink things, and so like
Wait, you?
I would go either morganite or lapis.
And it's funny, and I would honestly go, if I would put black onyx on you in a heartbeat.
Oh, well, I know, but see, first of all, that's predictable. Second of all, I feel like though the black certainly can do any moment, any day, any season. Right now, in the midst of summer,
Yes.
like I am craving color. So I would say lapis, because I think lapis over a white t-shirt would be fierce. I would say morganite, because you know how people gravitate towards metallics or nudes as like the perfect neutral?
Yep.
Like if you want a shoe to disappear, you wear a nude one or a metallic because it'll go with anything. The morganite will go with anything. Dark, light, bright, pastel,
That's
pattern,
true.
print,
100%.
winter, summer. It's like the perfect neutral for any outfit. And by the way, I mean, I don't know how much it costs to purchase all of the ones that Ade is wearing, but if I could just replicate that look. I mean, it's perfect. And the lion enhancer, can I show that to everybody since we're here? Because it's
That is
perfect.
our King of the Jungle from our Botswana collection, the hand-carved line enhancer. So for all of my Leos out there, you have citrine gemstone eyes. Just for a moment, also show them the back. On the back is the scene of the king and the queen of the jungle
And
as the
that's
sun
all
is rising.
925 sterling.
All hand-carved.
Okay, so now what's in my head is the Lion King, and also the Jungle Book,
Yes.
because that's all we listen to at
no,
our house on the
I
Disney
am
Channel.
totally with you. No, but
Hakuna Matata.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Da-na-na-na. Okay, one more time, a reminder of what's going on here, because this is